All right, here we go on another family adventure. This time we're going to a place called Lake Martin. I know you already seen it in the title, but we're traveling out here in a very rural area, but I think the scenery is beautiful. Fields of rolling grass. You see that the people have already started to bale the hay. And just going back in the country area, to be honest with you, we did not know it was this far when we actually took the drive, and it will be on this type of road. But we took advantage of what it was that we saw. And, as being a content creator, I wanted to try to share this experience with others also. Now, I know it's a lot of driving, but at the end of the day, how many people throughout the world may get a chance to actually see what it is that we see when actually taking trips and different things as such? So here we were rolling out here, and this was one of the big plants. I know here in the U.S., Russell is a athletic brand that a lot of people use, and we got a chance to see the actual corporation out here, or where they actually, I don't know if that's a warehouse or where they just produce a lot. And like I said, just getting a lot of footage of the different areas of water towers and different things as such. As we continue to travel, I would try to grab every piece of footage that I could to try to make sure, that I actually got a really good outlook on the area, because it was filled with different small towns and things as such. So that's why you see me continuously shooting and stopping and shooting, because there's different towns that we were going through. So I tried to get everything that I could. As us as content creators, when we film, we try to get everything. But here, not only was I filming, I was enjoying it all. This was a high school area out here. I think the place is called Wetumpka, and they're building a new stadium and a new field for their actually athletic facility. So just seeing different things as such when taking this drive, I think it was very interesting, but it was also good to see something different besides being in the inner city all the time. The last time we went to Atlanta, you guys seen all the buildings and stuff, but now you can see the rivers and the greenery. You could tell we're in farmland. You just seen all the tractors and stuff, but seeing the beautiful trees, the old style homes, and just see how people are actually, taking care of their land and cultivating, their areas and stuff, dealing with their farmland and stuff. It was beautiful. We actually got some shots of a few animals along the way. This is where we got near the lake area, and we were able to get started and drive on in this area. And here you start to see all the boats and stuff. And we actually entered the area, and things became pretty good once you got in there. But like I said, that drive was full of trees and back roads, and it was a very rural area. But we finally made it. As you can see, we're driving on a downslope, and you can see the lakefront here, and everybody's preparing to get in the lake with their boats and their families and everything. We finally parked, and I met up with our group out here within the event, and everybody's already settling in, and we just got along with the crowd and settled in. And there I go out here, and when I settle in and pull out the camera, and I start shooting footage, because that's what we do, try to catch the best scene possible. You have people out here enjoying their families, enjoying the lake. You'll see people out here in their boats, some people in pontoon boats, some people in speed boats, some people paddle boarding. Different things as such. Here's some of the speed boats that were out there. Really just enjoyed it. These people were really having a blast out there on the water. And sometimes, you wish you can get out there. Here's an individual out here just enjoying the day. It was very beautiful. They were out paddle boarding, and so they were enjoying themselves. So I just so happened to see it, and I was like, you know what? Let me get that also. So here I am, and I came back a little bit, and the children were here playing in the water. This is one of my sons. Actually, that's both of them. I don't think he got his face in there, but they were playing with the friends and stuff that they knew from the youth center. and they were out and about just enjoying the water and stuff before it turns cold, you know. Here's one of the pontoon boats. These guys was just cruising out here on the lake, and everybody was just having a real good time. Here are more boats, people just riding around, enjoying the beginning of fall before everything actually gets cold. This guy came through on the jet ski, and he was rolling, man. I tell you. Here are the children again. Both of my sons actually in the orange shirt and the red shorts. They're out there with their friends, and they're actually just enjoying the water. And we're letting them enjoy themselves because so many of us have been cooped up in the house. This is one of my wife's co-workers, and he's out here with his son, and he was so funny. He was Daddy the Crabs, but he was enjoying himself. And here's the jet ski individual again. I think this may have been somebody different because they were all up and down the lake with the jet skis. Like I said, the children were just having fun, playing in the sand, just having a blast. And I tell you, man, you got to let children be children. Here's another family, and they were out playing volleyball. And so everybody was just interacting and just playing and just, doing their thing, man. And I mean, I think we all enjoyed ourselves out here, just having a day out. You see some of the adults, they were out here swimming with their children and just had their shirts off, getting sun rays, because a lot of people have missed doing that. I mean, everybody was cautious in the process, but they actually enjoyed themselves. I mean, here's more footage of a boat out here just pulling somebody on the back. I mean, I'm telling you, this area, this little lake area was back in the rural area, but at the end of the day, it was a nice little spot. And here's everybody just playing cornhole and just doing different things and such, and just enjoying the day. And I enjoy the footage that I'm getting right now. Here's just somebody relaxing. Here's one of the things that I actually ran in slow motion. This young man was out here with his father, and they were throwing footballs, and I just so happened to catch him going for a pass from his dad, and he catches it. And I mean, it wasn't a flop or anything. He catches it perfectly, and I was able to actually get that footage. His father afterwards, after he finished with his son, and, you could tell, he's like, yeah, he caught the ball and he's walking back. And I also caught him with the actual slow motion film. So I went ahead and just made this part of the actual video. I thought it was very neat to change the actual backgrounds and different things and such. And of course, everybody finished up. Here's the lakefront, and, afterwards we finished up and everybody's on their way back home. And, when you're on your way back home, you're trying to do everything you can to make sure the family gets back safe and make sure everybody enjoys themselves. We left, I think, a little bit before everybody else, but everyone left about the same time. So, I mean, the same way there is the same way back with the travel. I mean, you will see scenery. Like I said, I think we have some horses coming up here. Yeah, on the left. There's horses up here on the left. Beautiful, beautiful horses out here in the green field just grazing. And you'll see the beautiful homes that sit back off of the road, covered by the trees and stuff, but they open up and you're able to see the beauty of these individuals' homes. I like the rural area because this is the area, this is not the exact area, but this is how I was raised growing up. It was in a rural area, and houses, everybody had their own land, and here's a house in front of an actual pond. I think that is just beautiful. I just think it's just it's really to me it's really like captivating how individuals in the rural area, they have a stretch of land, but they actually take really good care of that land. And it's a beautiful thing when you see everything come together with their houses and like the ponds and different things as such. I think it's just very, very beautiful. Here's just some trees that I just so happened to catch. Here's another area where somebody had an actual old barn and a lake out there on their land. And I just think it was a beautiful old setting. This is like picture perfect. All right, so we continue to roll on and continue to catch footage of houses. Some houses were far away, some were near, but we were able to catch it all. And here we are, like I said, just rolling, enjoying the scenery. And as we continue to roll, I continue to film. And I told you from the beginning, there was a lot of driving, but at the end of the day, I think it was worth catching all the scenery because, I mean, most of the time we travel and we're in the inner city and different things as such. But I think as someone being able to enjoy this, I was able to, like I said, capture the moment and share it with my community here. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. And like I said, just if you've never been in a rural area, take a drive out and see what you can see and maybe enjoy yourself, because I think it's worth it. I think it's really something that we all can enjoy. And so like I said, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did just getting the footage. But, you taking a firsthand look at what I was actually seeing while actually being out recording. Here's another lakefront area, but I enjoyed my day. But everybody, face different realities. And this is how it looked on the way back home. I don't know what this gentleman did. I just so happened to be at a red light and passing them, and I was able to catch this. And I was like, wow, embracing everyday realities. And this is some of the realities that we don't want to embrace. But it happened, and I don't know what happened. I just so happened to be able to, get the footage. And like I said, to record it at the time. And I'm like, wow, man, this is a situation you don't want to be in, dealing with the police. But I think, I don't know if the outcome, but that was it. And as we rolled up further, look at this. If you look off to your left, somebody was carrying a trailer, and they actually had looked like a 3-car collision. And I'm just like, wow, But now we're on our way back home, and it's Monday, and I capture what's taking place here. Here, I'm back in my neighborhood. It's Monday morning. The children are in school. And yep, you guessed it. That's a moving van right there. We actually came on military. We're in the military. We are a military family. We actually came down on orders. And so we're getting ready to relocate to a different area. So I know a few weeks ago, you guys probably thought I was just cleaning a garage, but I was cleaning a garage preparing for today. So they're packing up everything. We're boxing up everything, and we're trying to put everything in place, and they're coming through, and they're actually packing up everything in our house, which we call the household goods. And they're getting ready to move us to our new location. And like I told you, as a military family, this is what we do. You actually move when at certain times and move to different locations. And I'm just looking through the house, getting footage of what it is that they will have to pack up and what it is that they're doing. So they got majority of the rooms and all the things set up. This is where I usually record at. This is my guest bedroom. And I usually sit up in here and record because it's away from my other rooms in the house. But this room is getting ready to get packed up. And as well as there were other rooms in the house, living rooms and different things as such. And we go from there. So we have our cars on the street, moved out of the way, getting ready to just make sure everything's intact with them, and getting ready to prepare for our move. But as a military family, this is what we do, So I hope you guys are enjoying taking a good look at what it is that we're doing. But with that being said, I'm going to end this video. Thank you guys for looking. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.